What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got our full out-of-theater review of Toy Story 5. Right off the bat, this feels like another genius way to continue the plot forward by telling a meaningful story of Toy Story. This whole battle or idea of toys versus tech, what tech does to us, I really think, without giving spoilers, the writers and directors of this movie do a brilliant job of trying to understand both sides and not paint one side as the villain versus the other. The way they eventually flesh the story out feels very meaningful in this time, and it could be another one of those timeless classics. Also, this movie is truly a Jessie film, which isn't a bad thing. Other characters like Woody are along for the ride, and that's okay. We've seen a lot of Woody's story. We get more of Jessie's story. We get more of the sad parts of her story that we've seen in Toy Story 2 and beyond. It's a brilliant way to highlight her character. One of the stylistic choices the directors took with this is whenever there was some playtime animation scenes, they put a different sort of spin on how everything looked, and I really enjoyed that. Also, speaking of that, Conan O'Brien plays Smarty Pants in this movie, which I totally forgot about until later on in the movie. Again, without spoilers, you will see him in playtime with his hair, and that was the moment I knew. I was like, oh wait, yeah, that's Conan O'Brien. But no good Toy Story movie is complete without one of the emotional climax sequences. And again, no spoilers. It is certainly one of the best emotional climaxes we have seen in a long time, and I truly believe it rivals some of the best Pixar emotional climaxes we have ever seen. But of course, we're not just stuck on the emotional elements. This, like every other Toy Story movie, does a fantastic job with the comedic tone and humor. There's plenty of jokes in here that land, certainly some that don't, but it is an enjoyable experience overall. And with that said, I definitely recommend you go check this out with your family, with whoever. It's a great movie, certainly one that you could watch multiple times, even in theaters, even at home, whatever that case may be. There is also a mid-credit and a post-credit scene. The mid-credit scene is kind of a joke tie-in from the rest of the film. The post-credit scene is really just a song kind of tied over the credits. So if that's not as important to you, you maybe don't need to stay for that. Honestly, you don't really need to stay for both. There's no tease to Toy Story 6, although rumors say that might be coming shortly. But it is a definite watch. You need to go check this out in theaters. It's a great movie. It's a great addition to the Toy Story franchise. And make sure you come back tomorrow as we will rank every short and movie in the Toy Story franchise to see where Toy Story 5 ranks amongst the greatest. We thank you for watching today's episode, and now that you've got some time, you can go refill that popcorn bucket.